experience, when you're in a relationship with a man, any red flag that you see, him putting his hands on you, argument, anything that you see, just try to ignore it. Call the police. Get you a support team. Find someone that you can confide in to talk to about situations that you're going through.
Okay. What about you, T?
I think I'm trying to think back to the things I should have paid attention to, and I would definitely say an insecure man. If he's insecure, if he's jealous or insecure, yeah, he jealous or insecure, move that way. I would say any kind of, like my ex had outbursts, like just temper tantrums for no reason. It made no sense at all. And even if it wasn't directed towards me, that's just something, even if he was mean to another person, if he can be mean to another person, I should have known he could be just as mean to me. So stuff like that. I mean, if you're in a relationship, I just watch how people treat other people. If they can't treat nobody else good, they not gonna treat you good, because they not a good person.
See, something I've always heard my mom say, not just my mother, just being around older people. It's one thing about I always heard older people say. They say a man always look for a woman. What is that saying? They always try to find a woman like their mother.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, well, that may be true, but some men disrespect their mama. And if they disrespect their mama, you damn well believe they're going to disrespect you.
Right.
That's right.
You can look at how a man treats his mother, as to how he's going to treat you.
Treat you. And I never been around my second husband. I've never seen him treat his mom the way he treated me. And, that's some things that my mom had said. And as we had got married, my mom had made it out in church. I finally found my son-in-law. But then she thought she bought one. And my dad had told her, he kept telling us both that my husband had a gun upstairs.
In your mom's house.
When it hit the floor. We never wanted to believe it. This man could have killed us all in his house.
Yeah, he could have.
But the praying mother that I have, our house is always covered. Right, the head of protection prayer. The front and back door.
Well,
God, he protected us all, but I just think God, I went to court on May 24th. He didn't show any type of remorse. They gave him 14 years to life.
Amen.
September 29th, I go for my final hearing for my divorce.
I'm surprised that he only got 14 years. That is what surprised me. But we're just glad that, you got some resolution with it.
Well, one of the stipulations was when it's time for him to come up for parole, that I'll be there, or say I don't feel that he served enough time.
Okay. Well, we're going to go to closing statements of the show. It has been good. It's always good when I have you on.
I'm looking forward to coming there. T, you and I going to have to get together and do something. I'm ready to start this book.
Yes, ma'am.
I think everybody wants to write a book. I'll just be in y'all books. No.
The enemy that I slept with.
Yeah. Well, let me know. Keep me posted on that. Keep me posted. I'm starting to write one too. Mine's is more therapeutic at this moment, but it caused me to reflect on a lot of things, so I won't make the same mistakes again. So
yours is going to be like more of instruction, like.
Well, just lessons learned along the way, because like you said, if you think back over your life, there's a lot of things you would have done differently. Yeah,
it is. And I think my closing statement is, when you say something, stand by it.
Yeah, definitely.
Because we will say stuff over and over and over and over and over. No, we don't mean it. And even though, you know, with people, you get to a point to where you get tired of talking and you mean what you say. If you do what you say the first time, you don't have to repeat yourself all the time.
You don't have to repeat yourself the second time.
Right. So say what you mean.
The first time, so you don't have to. It don't have to be like a repeat cycle.
Right. And if someone put their hands on you, don't go back. I don't care how many kids you got. There is no he's going to change, she's going to change.
You're not.
Because they don't
change.
And
some women try to be with their kid's father for the children's sake, but there's a lot of women out here that is not with their children's father. You know.
That's true. That's true. So once you see the signs of abuse, it don't matter how you get out. Even if you got a front, even if you gotta put them on somebody else.
Now that's bad when you gotta put them on somebody else, Char. That's bad.
I'm just saying.
I know, but
that was just a joke. It was a joke.
It was a pleasure of talking with you, telling my story. Hopefully, probably within the next month or so, I'll be there and I get a chance to meet you in person. I'm coming there so we can start on this book and try to get together and do an open talk show.
Well, we are actually doing a brunch, and y'all, we coming to you live from the couch. So I just brought everything downstairs. We're just lounging on the couch. I started to go live, but of course I always chicken out at the end. But my next show will be live. I want to give a shout out to my sister TT for joining in the chat room. Next time we'll all be in the same room together, and you know we're gonna really plug this brunch, because even though, you know, we get on here, we talk a little bit, it's nothing like hands-on, and it's nothing like helping the next person. So how's it say, it takes one to teach one?
Yeah, each one teach one.
That's how we gotta do it.
I totally agree.
Yep, each one teach one. So anybody got anything to say before we close out?
No, I don't know if you can do it, but can I wanted you
you plug your stuff, girl.
Well, no, I don't have anything to plug. I just I was looking for the National Domestic Violence Hotline.
Oh,
so
if anybody, shame on us.
You know, feel like they need some help, or drop something.
Yeah,
contact the hotline definitely, because this
plug that number.
This is real. This is real.
And also, you know, you guys can message us. We have resources. We don't have them all the way out there, but we do. We have people that can help.
Right.
You guys have to contact us. Make sure that you're contacting the 1-800 line. Now, I'm in Nashville, so we have a different line. I'm going to also plug the 615-896-2012. That is the domestic violence shelter here, the domestic violence hotline. If you're in Middle Tennessee and may be experiencing domestic violence of any sort, you know, go ahead and give them a call. I'm pretty sure they do have an emergency shelter. That line to the emergency shelter is 615-494-9262. And that's where you seek safety. When I talk about a strategy for exit plan, call 615-494-9262 and they will help you seek emergency shelter. It is real. And you know, not to discredit, you know, the programs that, like earlier we said, it's not a lot of programs. Actually, Middle Tennessee has created a lot of programs here lately for victims of domestic violence. And you don't have to be a woman.
Right.
It is victims of domestic violence, men, women, teenagers, whatever it is. There are a lot of programs in place. You know, you can always go to Google and it will pop up all kinds of stuff. But what you don't want to do is go to a safe shelter and then tell somebody where you at.
Where you at, definitely.
Because that defeats the purpose of, you know, going to seek help.
Yeah, but just remember to choose yourself every single time. You can't go wrong if you choose yourself.
That's true. And remember, we always got to have an escape plan.
And so the 1-800 number is 1-800-799-SAFE. So put this on your refrigerator, 1-800-799-SAFE. And that is for all over, and SAFE is SAFE. Find your local safe shelter. My thing is, if it happens once, it will happen again.
Yes, ma'am.
Do not give people the power to feel like they can do it. If they hit you one time, get out of there. There is no, I got kids by this person, I got a house. You can get another house. What you can't get is another life.
Amen.
So you gotta take precautions and be safe. And don't lead people on. Because, you know, I had Lisa on the show. You didn't hear the show. You heard the show, Michelle, I'm sure, with Lisa, and she was going through the same thing.
I did.
And this is her thing. I still go out to eat with him because I want food. Or I'll still go to dinner or to movies with him because he buys me stuff. You're leading a person on.
She's
and
trying
that will get you hurt.
He can still do what he do to you because you're leading him on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do it. People don't lead people on. Get out, stay out. I'm like this. Don't call me. Don't text me. If we done, we cutting ties.
Right.
You want to see the kids? Then you let your mama come get them. You know, that's part of your strategy.
It's that serious.
It is that serious.
That serious.
Like, we can't risk you coming back in and then now I'm getting hurt in the process, or I'm going to get somebody else hurt in the process.
Right.
So I hope that, you know, this show did touch somebody or gave somebody the courage to speak up, speak out, contact your local domestic violence office, get help, and don't be afraid to seek help. But do not play with it, and don't sit around and wait for things to happen to you, like what happened to Michelle, or like what happened to T, or, you know, women get killed on a daily basis in domestic violence situations. So we just don't want that to happen, y'all. It has been a pleasure to be on tonight. Make sure you like, share. If you have comments that you want us to talk about, go ahead and plug the Instagram. What's your Instagram, T?
Mine is Love Your Energy, LUV_UR_INNER_G.
All right. Michelle, do you have an Instagram?
Yes, it's Elmo Jet 1970.
All right, y'all hear it, and you guys, you know, mine is beautifully beautiful. Make sure you go ahead and hit us up in the messenger. Let us know if it's something you want to talk about. If you guys need help, and this is another thing that me and T talked about, is getting sanitary items for the homeless women in Greater Nashville. You know, not just, you know, call us if you need something. No, we actually want to be able to help so that you have supplies to, if you're homeless, we're going to get that to you.
Yes, ma'am.
So make sure you call us. And I mean everything.
If you need a ride, if you're in the local Nashville area, you need a ride or anything, you know, I'll do anything.
Okay, now I ain't giving rides, but no,
But I ride. I'll ride you to the stop.
I'm quite sure Char introduced us together once I get there. He's the one going to help me start my book.
Yeah, we are going to get together. We're going to do some great things in Greater Nashville. I'm really looking forward to being able to help the women and make the Jewel Foundation grow, and that's my foundation.
Oh, okay.
So if it's anything that you guys need, make sure you hit us up. Now, I'm not giving rides. She said she gonna give rides. I'm just gonna keep it real because I'm busy. I work a lot, but I'll probably give you a couple of bucks to get the Uber. But I'm not giving rides.
Okay, all right.
All right, y'all, that's my time. I love y'all. One life, one love, and I'm out. It's your girl Char, the super chick, and you guys have just tuned into the evening wind down.